Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back again with another live show on the channel. It is a match review and the player ratings from yesterday's 3-0 win against Fulham at St James's Park yesterday. We are back to winning ways. Oh boy, we needed that. Really, really needed that after what happened going out with the Europe completely during this week. And we responded back with such an important victory as well. So, yeah, but the main talking point that is going to be on the show is none other than 17-year-old Lewis Miley, who scored his first Premier League goal yesterday, and it was just incredible to see as well. And, of course, Mason, how you doing? And how are we still feeling from yesterday?
Yeah, not too bad. Just before we start, I want to send my thoughts and prayers to a fellow Welshman who suddenly had a cardiac arrest when playing for Bournemouth yesterday.
Yep, that was the Luton centre back. Yes,
for a fellow Welshman as well. Me and probably the whole country are with you.
Absolutely, it was awful to hear the news about what happened to the centre back Lockyer. Yeah, but he is stable, and hopefully he makes a really speedy recovery. So again, all the thoughts do go out to him as well. So yeah, but remember, guys, you know the usual drill. If you enjoyed tonight's show, remember to hit the thumbs up because it does keep us up those search results. Please do smash the thumbs up if you enjoyed tonight's show. Please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you really, really enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, please smash that subscribe button. It is free to do so. It does help make the channel grow as well. And again, the next target is 2,000 subscribers. We can get there very, very soon. That would be great. It's going to be your support that is going to help us get there as soon as we can. So please do help us get there by smashing the subscribe button. And, of course, remember to hit the bell notification. It will let you know when a live show or pre-recorded video does take place on the day. So that will keep you notified on what's coming up. And so if you want to give something to the channel, Super Chats are available. And if you want to consider becoming a member for just 99p a month, just hit that join button to become a member for just 99p. And you'll be put into the next prize draw as well. Let's dive into a few comments that have come in. It's got a funny few come in. White Trout, good evening. Exploring the Northeast. All right, lads, it was a great game yesterday. Lewis says, I'm so happy for Lewis, absolutely. When you put next Christmas decorations up in the studio, Pete. Hey, God. Well said, Mason. For the result yesterday for the second half. I'm happy for young Lewis. Bad times for Locks. Shout out to him and his family, absolutely. As well. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, there was a lot of talking point before the team got announced there, Mason, that they were praying and hoping, since Eddie didn't give it away, that Botman was going to be back for the game. And that certainly was the case. Made the bench, came on quite towards the end of the game. But that's another player we've got back on the side now, Mason.
Yeah, happy to see him back. Happy to see him back on the pitch again. Hopefully he'll start against Chelsea, or we're going to keep him for Boxer Day against Forest. Me personally, I'll start him against Chelsea because that's a massive game if they want to go into the semi-final of the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe not the greatest of first half, Mason. It really, really wasn't, was it?
No.
I mean, we had some opportunities. I mean, Gordon did hit the ball, but we did struggle to create a few opportunities in that first half.
I thought they would have won 1-0 up with Iwobi, to be honest.
It's a bit of a risky pass by Joe Linton, but I think Danburn just puts him off there slightly, and Iwobi tries for the near post. And it's really, really caught easy by Dubravka there. So,
to be honest, I thought Iwobi was a bright spot in the first half, but second half completely different.
Just completely fell apart in the second half, didn't it? So, yeah. Second was more what we've come to expect, absolutely. The Newcastle Lasses won 11-3 yesterday at home and on top of the league for Christmas. Yeah, absolutely. And unbeaten in 2023 as well.
Yesterday, was it today?
Well, yes, yesterday.
Eh?
Yeah. So, yeah, they did win today.
You said yesterday.
But yeah, top the league and unbeaten in 2023 as well. So that's fantastic for them as well. Again, it's really, really good to see that. So yeah. Another Dan Ash story today, if that's been the one that he's going to be linked to Man United. Hopefully that's not true.
Can I just say something on that? Why would you want to go to a shit show of a club with a shit manager, shite players, and a toxic fan base?
Yeah, I mean, I watched Liverpool and Man United today, and it was a pretty not so great game. Liverpool, I thought, were the much better team, but all I can say is Liverpool were absolutely wasteful in terms of chances.
I wanted to say something quickly. A fucking Man United fan has done a fucking what was it? 2 minutes.
Okay, then.
Where is that?
I wonder what Mason's looking for. Have we found it?
Not yet. But you can just carry on if you want to.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, there we go. We need to discuss about Marco Silva and his comments as well, because it's becoming, it's just like it's just sound like he's like Arteta in a way as well, and that is in regards to in particularly the red card to Raul Jimenez. It's a red card all day long.
That is a red card all day.
The fact is, it's how high he's off the ground.
Mm-hmm. He nearly broke Longstaff's knee.
It wasn't his knee; it was right into his face.
Fucking hell!
It was like his backside or part of his side.
It's where I sit. It's where I sit. By the way, Ian Fleming, your team's shit. Because he said don't mention football. I'm saying it now. He's a shit. Newcastle was where I sit, and it just like what I said prior when it happened. I thought he had nearly broke his neck.
I mean, it's just really high off the ground. I
thought it was Kraft at first.
I mean, yeah, I think it was down to because Jimenez didn't get a decision where Lascelles apparently elbowed him, but I think Lascelles has every right to make a challenge for the ball. And I think Raul Jimenez has got a little bit frustrated, and he's just tried to do something, and it's completely massively give him a kick up the backside for it as well, because it's well off he must be at least nearly a couple of feet high off the floor.
And again, why did the ref give him yellow? And he's a young referee, but he'll learn from that.
He wasn't probably sure at first how malicious it was until VAR told him to go and check the screen, and it's a complete red card all day long. The fact is, you look at I don't know if you've seen any like highlights. I mean, but Raul's face when he came off, he looked absolutely gutted.
Well, he shouldn't have done it in the first place. He was in the shit. If that was a rugby tackle, he wouldn't have said anything.
No, absolutely not. All right, lads. Hope you're well, Andrew. Mighty Mag. Hope you're keeping well. Gordon as well. I'm a bit of a migraine. Hope you're okay, Lewis. Feeling okay soon, Lewis. This time next week, Santa's on his way. What I can say to that, Andrew, no shit, Sherlock. No, just and Mackin was in TDR. He got straight. It was in. Oh, he was someone called Bob the Blue, wasn't it? I didn't see the comment. I must have. I presume it wasn't something nice. I'm guessing.
No, I just said what a tit.
A good evening, Pete and Mason. Up you well, Mark. Emptying his sack all over the country, says White True. Hey, Pete Mason, even everyone. Up you well, Ian. Silva, small manager mentality. Silva talk shite. He could have really injured. He could have injured Sean Longstaff. It could have been a neck breaker. It could have been a broken nose. It could have been a broken cheekbone. It could have been either. Don't mention Scottish football or there will be trouble. Another prize, Pratt manager, Andrew. Should have Lascelles win? I think he's got a right to go for the ball.
No, I should have.
Scottish football. Loads of Fulham fans seeing they were playing against 10 men, most pissed off about the Lascelles elbow where Jimenez went down like he'd been shot exactly. Lascelles has a right to make a challenge for the ball. It wasn't complete deliberate, but what Jimenez is doing is complete well and out of truly control. So, I Peter Mason up the gears. How did Celtic do, Ian? Oh, you're in for it now, Mark. That red card. Hong Kong Fooey would be proud of that. Exactly. Hi, Coffee. Andrew says it was an MMA challenge. Defo red. Yep.
MMA.
It's not WWE and it's not AEW as well. So there you go. Or any other wrestling company you can name off the top of your head.
Aye.
He was laughing when he did the challenges as well. See anything? I didn't do anything. We could all see it. And don't take that. Tell how shit Swansea are. Oh, what was with Swansea? I've not looked at that.
Can't be off Middlesbrough.
That insult to shit Mason. I know we complain about VR. Well done for that one. Yep. The referee was told to go and have a look at it. And he changed the decision and upgraded the yellow to the red. As soon as the player seen the replay, he knew he was off. Yep. Mark Goldbridge is a big fan of Michael Oliver. Good God almighty. Hi, matey Mike. Even and hope you're well. The Man U game was bollocks. I mean, it was just wasteful by Liverpool, and Man United didn't do out special in the game. So, yeah. But yeah, what we needed was Mason was to get a half time and let Eddie Howe to say to the lads as well. We just got to keep this going.
What do? I thought what came up. Ian Fleming. Yeah, what came out was better. I think we did came out better in the second half.
Yeah, we just needed that.
We just needed that kick up the arse a bit, and yeah, I'm just happy we managed to get through and managed to win the game.
That's it. I mean, 2 injuries, new for Mason before half time. Fabian Shen, Joe Linton.
To be honest, at least it isn't Stevie's first fault.
That's good. Is that for both of them?
Mainly Shaw, because I thought
Nez was going to be serious because the way he just toppled over.
I thought it was going to be the same situation as Bullock last season against Leicester.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be that in a way as well. But we'll get more new. Excuse me, that we'll get more on those. We'll get more the news on them. So, probably later on during the week. I'm expecting both of them will miss Tuesday. So there we are. Apologies about that. We're up to with me comments. Oh, that one. Warlock lad.
One thing, Ian, we took one of your best centre mids as well. Olivia Richard, we took your best centre mid.
Warlock needs one more frame in the final of the Scottish Open. How the lad?
Billy Tree. Yes.
What?
Billy's comment.
Oh, I'll have to get to that. Really hope West Ham, not Liverpool, out on Wednesday. It was a good result for West Ham. I watched that game. And West Ham really took control of that game pretty much. Well, Silverhand won back until VR ruled it out. Why do you always get screwed over with injuries? It's like 2 steps forward and 4 steps back. These things are going to happen, unfortunately. We were going to win if it was 11v11. Do you know what I thought as well? I thought the same as well. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Cheers, Mighty Mag. Our women's team played like Real Madrid today. Yeah, absolutely. I think you're in for some massive shit off Mason here, but yeah.
We've been apparently some Swansea fans want Tony Mowbray.
He's just mid-table best, I think.
That depends if he wants to come back. That depends if he wants to come down himself.
Joe Linton looks fine. He was walking around the pitch a full time. Yeah, hopefully it's just a bit of precautionary. I think the Isak one was a bit of precautionary as well. And because even Lee Ryder came out and said something about that.
I've seen that. I thought, what the fuck's happened with him now?
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's decent to give him a little rest if they want to start him against Chelsea.
Yep. However, Gary Wilson, when is Anderson due back? He's been out for Youngs. Hopefully it's not too long. Good idea, Beer. Billy says, Tavernier picking up silver. Didn't see Ted Rogers there. We got someone called Raz from Twitter joined. I used to like you, Billy Lol. Our women's team will beat Man United's women's team and Man United men team too. We'll see. Apparently the deal is done with Calvin Phillips. I've not heard anything about it, so I'm not going to say anything about it yet. Winning cup games in hand, and an old firm coming up. Rangers on the up. Swansea don't deserve Brucey. Definitely not.
If we get Tony Mowbray, I'll be happy because for what he did with Sunderland was class.
But then he started to fall away with Sunderland. He's done that with some other clubs as well.
No, because apparently they couldn't get a proper strike win. That's why.
All right. I neither had a bit of that problem. Ian thinks Rangers will win the league if he's honest. Wow, Ian. I think if we kept Isaac back for Tuesday, you never know, could do. I worry a bit about the Chelsea game. Do you know what? I'm not nervous going into this game. Chelsea are just a...
Coffee, are you seeing? They've got the same amount of injuries as us.
And again, I know they'll beat Sheffield United, but they beat a lot of fans. They were saying it was a pretty drab performance. And that thing, they even said that it doesn't really change anything for them as well.
Sheffield United shit.
What the fuck do we need? Or want Phillips played zero football, just what we need. Ian, if you want to see a spluttering mess of porridge, tell that to Sinclair. Jesus. Oh my God.
Fucking hell.
In all its ranges, if anyone could fuck up, it's them. Noel Kraft was on fire. We've got to talk about Emil Kraft because he was sensational as well.
No, I thought it was class.
The Mackems want Dodds instead of Beale. Oh, gee. Good grief. But anyway, yeah, Emil Kraft was absolutely brilliant when he came on. The fact is,
considering he's only played twice this season and put that performance up yesterday.
We thought at first he was going to go at centre back, but then he changed it away up a little bit as well. And then he decided to put Kraft as right back in his natural position and go have Livramento at left back. And we had Dan Burn in centre back along with Jamal Lascelles. I'm guessing something funny's just coming there, I'm guessing.
Fucking hell.
But Kraft, sensational. The one I liked was when he had the ball and he shot it through. Was it is it Bobby Reid?
Nah, ex-scummer.
He put it there through his legs and Bobby Reid had to foul him, otherwise Kraft was going to get past him.
I just wish Kraft broke his legs and fucked him back off the Cardiff.
But anyway, I haven't talked about the goals yet. Now, the distribution, the way Bruno holds onto the ball, who, by the way, was man of the match for me yesterday all day long as well. The way he was just holding on the ball, the way he was driving, and just the way he just controlled. that as well was just fantastic. But the fact is, mate, and Miley had a chance before that, which unfortunately Leno caught because it was straight at him. But Lewis Miley probably thought to himself, right, what I'm going to do this time is pay him in for the far corner, and that is exactly what he did. And where did it end up? Into the back of the net.
Yeah, well taken goal by Miley. Go passing by Bruno, and obviously to land at the Lewis Miley. I mean, what a way to score your first goal in front of Gallagher.
Mm-hmm. Ken touched his belly. Jesus, Brett. Isn't he dead? He's dead now, isn't he? Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
Yes, be better getting Ian Beale. I still can't believe it. Hope we get some decent players back. How many clubs does John Sinclair support? He likes. We know he's a diehard. He supports us, but he does like his Italian football, as well. Manchester Sinclair. Ed Phillips is going to West Ham. He wants full time. 93. Is John not a magpie anymore? Of course, John's a magpie. Hopefully, he's okay because I know he's had a lot of the trolls on him, and yeah. Hopefully, he's managed to get those all blocked because, I've seen what's been going on and it's completely unacceptable. Jesus. Well, Lewis Miley has scored in there as well. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've heard of those. John Sinclair's a 50 Man United shit. I don't think John's got a Man United shit. But yeah, it was great for Miley. Gallagher end as well, which was brilliant. As well, so yeah. But Miggy, again, at times I was a little bit disappointed with some of his effort yesterday, particularly in the first half. But that chance he came up when Callum Wilson went down, he couldn't have missed that one, surely. It was aiming for his left foot, and he managed to put that in. Hopefully it's a bit of a rocket up the bum for him now.
You know what it is? That second goal, possibly Lewis probably great. We didn't know what was going on. Lewis still agreed with us because we're sitting in the same stand.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I don't know what was happening. I thought I was going to get a penalty, but somehow, obviously, they were checking the VAR for a possible offside, but it didn't look offside to me, to be honest. I thought we're gonna give a penalty.
I mean, it could have been they were checking for offside VAR, but there was no offside apparently. So, yeah, well, where am I up to? The ex-detective Peter Blexley, who supports QB Austin Sunderland, are better than Beale. No, they're not. Scream Johnson already gives it. John is a really good guy. The roof literally came off St James's Park when Lewis scored. That goal will live Miley for the rest of the life. I saw Chum with the 50-50 at Old Trafford. I mean, no, John's not gonna. He really hasn't got a thingy. You know what? Matthew Newton's joined. Let's be honest, Mike. Would have buried Miggy's chance. John doesn't have a urinal ship, but he has a butchie called Fergie. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was a penalty in the offside, but that went in, it stood. Just seeing what you wrote under your name, Mason lol. I bet John has one of those pens you can change colour.
But the fact is, as well, the left back who scored for Hearts did play for Swansea, so there we go, Ian.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, but you couldn't have missed that, Miggy, and hopefully it's a bit of a kick up the bum from now because you know how he's been poor and he's been really disappointed in terms of his efforts. But that one surely had to go in, as we've just mentioned him as well. So yeah, and great to see Mr. Big Dan Burnett came back a bit ahead of schedule, but gets up with a goal himself. Who, by the way, I thought was exceptional yesterday as well, particularly in terms of defending. He read everything a lot. Which was just really good, which was what Dan Burner's really, really good at.
I thought he was excellent yesterday, to be honest. What a way to top that game off with a goal off his bollocks.
Yep.
Because I think they did hit off his bollocks, really.
I mean, what I like about it is the way Bruno just whips that in on the outside of his boot.
I did.
Yep. Yeah, almost every game we keep hitting the crossbar. Yeah, Gordon had a chance there before we got in front. That it was a really good save by Leno at the time. What I didn't like about Leno was the time wasting from him. I don't know how he avoided getting a card.
I mean, one coach is not here. The missus isn't here. But she would have told you all the shit I called Leno when he was time wasting. Thank God she's not here because I would kill her if she did.
Why is that?
No, because I'm not going to say what I said.
Okay, then. Yeah, he's left. Yeah, he left to join a proper club.
He signed for Hearts from Hull. He did play for Swansea in the Premier League.
Yeah, Ian says I think Kraft is unbelievable. My man of the match, definitely need to keep him up for backup. Do you know what? Ever since Eddie's come in the club, he's really turned Emil Kraft round because Steve Bruce was getting nowhere with him and a lot of other players as well.
I mean,
the fact that Creediff is a Swedish international as well. What does that tell you?
Who would want to manage? Who would want to play on that? Manu fan bastard. Because he don't fuck off for any of them players. Did fuck all.
Yeah. Bruno Boss thinks yesterday he certainly did. It was a bloody joke that taken for too long to do the kicks from his hand. Yeah. I think we see what he was trying to do, but as soon as we were scoring goals, then I think he knew what he had to do after that. He probably couldn't continue doing it as well. So, but yeah. I mean, do you know what? Go back to Jimenez's red card. I think all the comments I've read, particularly from their Fulham's own fan base, if they come out and said that it was never a red card at all.
It is. It was nearly going to snap his neck off. I mean, I'm sorry, but that is a blatant red card. Like,
you can't just go flying that high off the floor.
Lewis might have a say on this as well, but I thought it was Kraft.
It was definitely. It was definitely long. I could tell it was definitely Longstaff.
No, because what is it? It was the same hair.
But I think it was definitely Longstaff. I could tell it was definitely Longstaff. But yeah, so. I think when they got the red card, they were playing for the point. Yeah, they would have been up against it. We're not playing a forward on the pitch.
Lewis. Lewis. Are you kidding me, Lewis?
What?
Oh, after his second comment.
He could have had a whiplash for that chance of red card end of. Yeah, absolutely. I thought was Dan. It did look that out, but big. It wasn't that big to me. It was high, late, ball had gone, dangerous, reckless, out of control. He removed his foot and followed through intentionally. We rattled him, we did. Because you know what? He would have been a massive threat because he scored in the past couple of games for Fulham as well. So we had to win the game. But he made the challenge and it was his own fault for doing it. And it was an early bath for him. If Joel did the same challenge on Jimenez, then Fulham fans and Arsenal fans with all pile on and all call for a red card. Yeah, absolutely. So it was then goodbye to Raul Jimenez very early in the game. And that's what I mean.
Mexican bastard.
Even Jimenez thought he was Hong Kong fully. You just kind of do that in football now.
Is there any famous Mexican wrestlers? Does it mean that? I'm just thinking for some reason.
I was singing his Rey Mysterio wrestler. Yeah, Mexican, but he's not.
Lewis should not. How?
I thought Mysterio's from Mexico, but he's not. One I do remember who isn't in WWE no more, but he used to be, and that was Alberto Del Rio. So there you go. Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero. But I've looked at Eddie. It says Rey Mysterio wasn't born in Mexico. He was born in California. Eddie Guerrero. How could I forget him? Rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero. He was class. Just think he played his last game for Fulham this year. Yep, he has, because that'll be a 3-game ban, full stop. Del Rio, yep, I just said Del Rio. Come January, Tonali will only have 5 months left of his ban if you exclude the close season. Yeah, absolutely. Totally, yeah. So, yeah. But, yeah, they're glad we got back to winning ways. That's all we needed. And, yep. 3 points is what the 3 points was. And keeps us up there. Keeps us in 6th place since Man United only got a draw the day. As well. But, yeah, we just got to keep going away. Still a few points from 5th place, but it's still a long way to go in this season yet. And it's, well, very and truly not all overdue. Tonali is on the cover of the Kids Match of the Day annual. Okay, then. Did you ever watch Greco wrestling? I've never watched Greco wrestling in my life. Rey Mysterio's dad was Mexican. So that's why I was thinking why Rey Mysterio couldn't do a bit of Spanish. Hey, God. Last Christmas, I give you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. I gave it to Jason Tyndall. Yep, that came on. I was a little bit disappointed with that because I was going to see if I could survive the Whamageddon. And just see, I was kind of very, very close to doing
No, that's George Michael is my uncle's favourite.
Well, the fact is, it is one of the most overplayed Christmas songs of all time, you could say.
Aye, but the fact is, if my uncle was still alive, he would have loved it because
I suppose
when the players come out,
I suppose they did that for a reason. So yeah,
but the thing is, it's a bit weird because they play David Bowie, which my uncle's favourite, but the only one who they don't sing, but don't put out is Elton John because my uncle loved Elton John, David Bowie, and George Michael. And they play
survive the what? It's people do this thing where they try and avoid hearing Last Christmas up until it's about, I think it's Christmas Eve, and they call this Whamageddon, and if it comes on, they've lost the battle or something like that. However, we all know you're a Whamet. Nacho Libra, that's who he was. Oh, well, there you are. Pretty great singers, Mason.
Oh, you know what songs just came in my head?
What
they play at work.
What?
Not Jimmy Savile's Jingle Jangle Jury.
I've not heard that ever.
Oh,
to be honest,
they fucking play non just song at fucking work, man. I'm not joking. But you know what they do as well? They cut out the Jimmy Savile singing.
Yeah, well, fair enough. But I despise. I pretty much despise everything about that bloke completely. So there you go. Peter, just don't get caught in the toilets with an undercover police officer. It's off the airplane film with pilot and the kid. Oh, well, fair enough. Okay. So yeah. But anyway, it's a surprising I haven't seen the Coca-Cola Christmas advert yet. No, neither have I actually. I didn't. I got it up, but I didn't read. I didn't say coffees out loud. Most overplayed Christmas is the Mariah Carey one. Oh, that one. All I want for Christmas is I've not heard of that this year so far. But that is definitely another one that gets overplayed for definite. So there you go. But anyway, we're going to go to player ratings now, and remember to get yours down in the live chat. As well on what you would go with in terms of scoring the players yesterday. Got to be a lot of highs, surely there will be throughout these player ratings. So we'll kick it off for you, Mason. Martin Dubravka.
Fuck's sake, White Trout. He didn't do a lot in the game. I'll just give him a 7.
Yeah, I think 7 is reasonable. I mean, he didn't have a lot to do in terms of saves, did he? maybe the one that Iwobi had, which was right at him.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, he knew when to come for balls. He knew when to collect crosses. He knew he was there to get his gloves on them, and that was it. So, there you go. What's these comments that are coming in? Jimmy's Christmas balls. Don't play the wrong version of Jingle Bell Rock. There's only one Christmas food song, Fairy Tale of New York.
That's been saying a lot. I've heard that the
Wow.
most. I've heard that the most this year because he's just died, hasn't he?
Yep. Yeah, he has. That's right. I wonder if Footy Scran has Christmas special food picks. You never know, Coffee. Dubs to 7, Dubs to 8, 10 right through. Pete saved you on your show, says Mighty Man. Clean sheet for Dubravka too. Yes, it was. Have you ever typed in Jimmy 7 and Mill? Oh, no. I don't think I would. I don't think I would ever do that, Ronald. Jeez.
Fucking hell.
I hear that live on the radio. Ulster says,
Oh, yeah. Fucking hell.
Jesus wept. Anyway, back to where we were. So there's a lot of 7 some 8s come in for Dubravka. Right then, right back. It was there in the first half. Mr. Tino Livramento. Really, really another great performance there from him. So, yeah, did what he had to do. Drive on the ball was really, really good as well. And I believe he'll probably be in the keeping his place for Tuesday night as well. So, Mr. Tino Livramento gets an 8 for me.
Fuck's sake, yeah. Fucking hell.
You know, a 9. Oh, Jesus, man. Tino a 9, Tino an 8, Tino a 9. And then Ronald, guys and girls. Yeah. So, you got Tino an 8.
What if I fucking start the night?
These comments should be safe for Friday's show, actually. But anyway. So, there you go. I've just Livramento. Okay, back to you, Mason. Mr. Jamal Lascelles.
I thought it was solid at the back. I mean, yeah, I just thought he was solid. So I'll give him a 9.
Okay. Yeah, 9. Yeah.
I was going to say 10, but he wasn't like outstanding. But I thought it was solid, and I thought it was okay. So I'm going to give him a 9.
You know, an 8. Oh my God, be a type it in. You'll be swear laughing. Oh Jesus. If I end up watching these, I'm gonna have nightmares and not be able to sleep after these. If I end up looking at these, bloody hell, Lascelles an 8, Lascelles 7, Lascelles an 8, Lascelles an 8, and an 8 for Lascelles as well. Okay, right then. Oh, was Fabian Shea? Yes, it's in the back. Fabian Shea wasn't on long for me, so I'm just gonna go with a standard 6 because he pulled up in the game. So there you go. Okay, it's back to you, Mason. So, and it was at left back first until he popped into centre midfield. Was Big DB?
I'll give him an 8.
Ooh,
I thought he was solid.
I thought he was superb yesterday.
Yeah, well, I can give him a 9.
A 9, okay. We're changing to a 9 then. Oh, spoons, Mr. Two Traders. Late on tonight. Hope you well, Ian. Hear us sing. So Dan Byrne, a 9. I think you're on mute, Mason.
Unfortunately, earlier in the program,
Shit.
I was a bit.
Oh, copyright.
No, that was probably an accident.
Big DB a 9. Dan an 8. He recovered the G7 bad back pass, yeah. So Dan Byrne a 9, okay then. Even in Ian TT, hope you well.
I love spoons.
Oh, Jesus, coffee. So, yeah. But, right then, so we've done the back four. We're going to get into midfield now. And I'm starting with this man here. None other than Mr. Bruno Guimaraes.
10.
And he was,
Shit.
Well,
is it me?
It's back. So, yeah, there you go. Mr. Bruno just completely dominated that midfield and just kept carrying the ball forward. What he has been doing throughout the rest of the game. Just never give up. And he was just superb all-round game. It's a 10 out of 10 for Mr. Bruno Guimaraes.
Oh, yeah. White and Trout and Water was listening to. For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake.
DB an 8. Even you're getting it off Lewis now, Mason.
Yes.
Mason was listed with Dan in the 9. Bruno at 10. Bruno at
What?
10. 10, 15. Bruno
But you
at
didn't
10.
you didn't hear that what he did.
Oh, well. Jimmy fixed it. Bruno at 10. And a 10 for Bruno as well. Okay. I'm going to be nice and give... Oh, no, he can't. He was a substitute. Hey, I've just remembered. So I can't give him yet until we get the substitutes. So we'll go with you for Joe Linton there, Mason. Again, not on long.
I'll just give him a standard 5.
I mean, that back pass was very risky, wasn't it? So,
Yep.
yeah,
I was going
it
to give him a
really,
standard
really
5 because I wasn't over long.
fair enough. Okay. I think, yeah, probably give it just a little bit down because of the back pass he did as well. So, yeah, fair enough. Number 10 of 5, G7 of 5, 1-6 from Bia. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Okay, next one in the last one in the midfield. Oh, just another comment. G7 of 7. Okay. So last one in the midfield was Sean Longstaff, and I thought Longstaff did well. Kept going with the ball. Was very lucky with a chance in the second half as well. But I'm glad Longstaff started for me yesterday. I think we needed just a little bit of fresh legs in the middle as well in a way. So I'm going to give Longstaff an 8 because I really thought he had lots of energy on him, and he just did what he had to do. Just never gave up. There's some 8, 1, 7, another 8, and another 8 as well for Mr. Sean Longstaff. And he
Probably don't want
from
to by the way.
So you are. Okay. Now we'll go into attacking 3. Go back to you, Mason. I'll give you Mr. Anthony Gordon.
Interesting one. Right, I will. After the show. Not now. I give me it.
Okay.
People say it, so I may as well just give me it.
Okay, 8. Fair enough. Did well, though, he did. He was unlucky that he hit the bar, didn't he? An 8 and 8, yeah. So, well. Okay, and the last one on the right, Mr. Miggy Almiron. At times, he looked a little bit disappointing, but he couldn't have missed that chance, I really, really thought. So, hopefully, it just gives him a bit of that kick up the backside, in my opinion. So, but I think second half, he was definitely a lot more better, Miggy. All is all I can say on that one. So, I'll give Miggy an 8, actually, because I think second half has really, really come to life in the game, I thought. So, yeah, I think an 8 for Miggy's fair. You know, there's 1-7 that's coming. Well, 2 7s have come in, but the rest have gone with 8. So, anyway, and the last one up front, Mason, Callum Wilson, very close to scoring until the post denied him.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7.
Ooh, 7. I thought his work rate was...
Nah. Ronald's corrected. I'll give him it.
Hey, that's more like it.
Now what it is, but Ian Fleming just give them a 7. I should have kept him with 7.
No, I think 8's good. I think his work rate was great. The way he was holding up the ball and the way he was just troubling their defenders as well. So I think, yeah, an 8's reasonable. Yeah. Miggy an 8.5. We normally don't do 8.5 point. Miggy scoring spree start again. Wilson an 8, Caliber 9. Wilson he made the second goal with this run. So Miggy covered 11 kilometers in the game. He was everywhere like dog shit in the 80s, says Ian. Wilson an 8 is going in another one of a 7 for Wilson. As well, I think 8's reasonable. So we'll get the substitutes now. So it's it is. Oh, it's back to me, isn't it? Yeah, you've done Wilson. Well, then, so the first. Oh, Mason's dog's going mad. And the first substitution that came on was Emil Kraft. And you know what? Sensational from Emil Kraft. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I think he'll start on Tuesday as well. and he was everywhere, particularly down that right-hand side yesterday. I'm going to give Emil Kraft double figures, a 10 out of 10. I thought he was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Worked, but he's getting quick to the deck these days. Kraft 10, a 10, and 110 for Kraft. I think Kraft was exceptional when he came on. So there you go. Okay, then. You're going to get him, Mason. There you go.
10 as well.
Yes.
What a fucking bastard player, man. Who would have thought a 17-year-old from County Down would be scoring a goal in the Gallagher end?
17 years old. That's a record broken as well.
It is. Considering he's in a town split with Mackhams and Geordies and all that. And to do that from where he's from Stanley. Stanley is a bit of a rough place, Stanley, because I've been there before. I feel like Stanley have got a local hero coming out with that town now, like.
Yep, I think I agree. It's got to be a 10 for Miley as well. I think there's a lot of 10s have just come in as well. Kraft 10. Some of these one. Kraft. A lot of 10s for Kraft.
Oh.
As well. Kraft 10. 10. 10. He was immense. Did the hard work defensively. He did well going forward. Miley a 10. 10. Lewis 10. Miley 10 for Lewis. Miley a 10. When I was 17, I was playing video games, says Coffee. Oh.
Yeah, like, I was dreading this, like. I was dreading this.
Jesus, yeah, man.
I was dreading when Coffee came up with that. I thought, yeah,
Miley,
he's gonna be saying stuff, yeah, like.
Hey, good God Almighty. But yeah, so we're going to the other substitutions.
It's not fucking Friday.
Exactly. Exactly. So there you go. So you give Lewis Miley. So we're going to. Was it 3 substitutions that came in the second half? Didn't have long to come on. So who did we have on in the second half? We had Matt Ritchie, so I'll take that. I'll just go with a 5. Because again, wasn't on for long. I know not on for long, but this person was back, Mason.
Standing 5 as well.
But yeah, it wasn't on long. But I'm glad he's back in the side now as well. And of course, the other one was Lewis Hall, but again, not very long for very long. So there you go. I think Richie had a good chance. Let's just go back to me. He wasn't too bad with the rifle, but again, he was just quite late into the game. Richie and I bought one in. All subs who came on the second half 5.
Can I just quickly answer Ronald's question? Like, obviously, with Stanley being County Down, I thought like it would be split. With it being County Down.
It's not far from me, like Stanley. It's definitely not far. It's only about 5, probably 10-minute drive to Stanley from where I live, because it's not far at all. Rich, no time. Bombing a very calm on the ball when he came on. Bombing a 10 for being back. Body a 6, good to see him. That's it, absolutely. So there you go. Okay then. So we've done the players. Right, so just a few other things.
Quickly ask.
What?
Question quickly ask. Are you Mackham? Are you Mackham by Mr. Fagan?
Why is that? Hey, good grief. Jesus, you to that game, that PM. Yeah, Stanley is not far from me, so.
He still lives in the Borough Gates of Lewis.
Yes, my county is in the Borough Gates, so there you go. Right, and so a few things to rate now, so we'll go back to you, Mason. So that just did Lewis all there. And it's the referee, Samuel Barrett.
That didn't look like him on Saturday, like.
I think he had his hair more thingied back.
Oh, fair enough.
It was definitely him.
From an ex-pro, I thought he did all right.
Yep. He knew he got told to go to the monitor to check for Jimenez
Considering he's an ex-pro who played for Halifax Town, I thought he did all right. So I'll give him an 8.
Yeah. So what are you giving him? Did you say?
I'll give him an 8.
Yeah, I think that's good. Ref, he actually had a good game. He's got someone called Sienja. And a referee in it as well. So Mason's job continues to go mad.
A knife is going right in that dog's shoe if it doesn't shut up.
I don't usually give refs over 5, but you didn't. I thought the ref was fine. Pretty much controlled the game. So, yeah. Okay, then. I will take next. Ref 7, not too bad. Still need a VR for a Kung Fu tackle. Well, yeah. Exactly. I'll take our fans. 10 out of 10 as always. Particularly in the second half. We just really, really kept going. That was the main thing. So, and as soon as we got the goal, we just continued for the rest of the game, which was incredible. Fans, 10 out of 10 as always. 7 didn't do too bad, but how we initially gave a yellow for the red card blew my mind. I know, but the VR was there to come in, and I was saying to myself, this has got to be looked at via VR until it showed on the big screen that it was checking for a decision. And as soon as the referee was going to the monitor, I thought we knew what's coming. Yeah, Raul Jimenez was getting an early bath. 10 fans, 10. Can you not put Mason's dog on instead? If it was split in the 80s, but no, I have grafted up there and not lived far away in the heat. Warlock occasionally fought, and Sonny said in the early 18s, crazy times, eh? Yeah, Sunnyside's not dead too far away from me as well. PD at 10, Mason, PD at 2, Mason at 10, you're always biased on your beer. And real 10, PD Mason 10, Ches White Trout. That's more like it. And same to you, Coffee. That's more like it. You are. And the last one, Mason. There he is.
10. I thought you. Wait! I got a ticket for him by. I thought White Trout said something else here. I 10 out of 10. I thought he got everything spot on yesterday.
Silly did.
Oh, we got one by. Whoa, Mr. Fleming. Fleming.
Oh.
Because I only take the piss out of Celtic, that's why.
Eddie at 10 pennies dropped.
I thought he said, you know what I thought he said there. I'm not going to say it out loud. I thought he said that at first.
Eddie at 9. Love your base adult, says he. Yeah, that's all of them are rated. But yeah, Carabao Cup on Tuesday against Chelsea. Hopefully we can win that. Get to the semi-finals. That would be great if we can do that. We've got a chance.
But the fact is, who would you rather have? Me personally, the Borough.
It all depends if we get drawn. If we get drawn, if we get through, Mason.
The fact is, as well, we'll have 2 derbies in the space of a month.
It'd be great if we could get Borough. We'll wait and see then. PD 9 and Mason at 10. Only joking. PD 10. Cheers, Lewis. Eddie at 10. Very good with the subs. I thought he's not one change for it, but he changed it and will work. Yep. Again, that's because we're getting players back now, which is fantastic. As well. Hopefully, Cher and Joe Linton will not be out for too long. Hopefully, Barnes and Willock will not be too far away, even though they've suffered apparently with a bit of setbacks. But you never know. They may still come back a little bit ahead of schedule. You just never know. That's the thing. So, yeah. Now, let's batter Chelsea, says Ian. Yep. Chelsea should fear us. They should. Plus, that's what I give Eddie a 10 with 2 subs in the first half. Can be a bit of kicking the balls, yeah. Fortunately, but there were the right changes as well, because Kraft was exceptional, and so was Lewis Miley, scoring his first goal for the club. Ronald says Borough or North Yorkshire.
But it's still close. But it's still closer.
Well, that's why it was called the Tyne Tees Derby.
No, but the fact is, they hate the Mackhams more than us.
They do hate.
They hate the Mackhams more than us.
Yeah, well, then, so there you go. But yeah, But yeah, let's go and beat Chelsea on Tuesday and book our place in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup again, and it'll be over 2 legs. Of course, this are not these the Carabao Cup semi-finals do not take place towards again on the end of January. So, and then hopefully, if we do win that, we are back to Wembley again.
I just hope we don't get Liverpool.
We'll wait and see, but yeah, West Ham will be up for that game because I've got to say Liverpool were really not at the races today because they
Imagine if Newcastle versus West Ham final. That'd be interesting, that, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, but Liverpool were just not at the races today. They were
I've got a feeling after the day West Ham will beat Liverpool.
It could happen. West Ham were really. I watched that game, and West Ham took really control of that. Particularly that Kudus, who was brilliant for them again. I thought Paqueta was outstanding for them as well. So yeah, it'll be interesting again. But Liverpool were very, very lackluster in terms of taking chances because they didn't take any at all. They were very wasteful, I thought. So yeah, but let's go and beat Chelsea, and we'll do it. So yeah. First senior goal for Newcastle. Did you know his brother is old and still playing for the under-21s? Absolutely. Chelsea are the Birmingham of the London clubs. Knowing our luck, we'll get Liverpool. We'll wait and see. Kudus, what a player. Well, Lewis Miley has on his shirt Almiron. Yeah. We are heading for a Newcastle-Liverpool final. It's fixed. We'll see. And Robert's in the chat with his usual comments. They hate the Mackhams more than us, Mace, and I have grafted doing there. And you're absolutely right. There you go. That's all there is to say about that. So there you go. But anyways, we're going to start to end the show pretty much now. Me and Mason will be back tomorrow for the preview for the Chelsea game. And Tuesday will be the watch along for the game as well. And then we'll do the match review and the player ratings on the Wednesday as well. So that's what so far we got coming up next. And of course, we'll have preview, of course, to Luton, PD's Football Live Show, the watch along the Luton game as well. So there you go. That's what we got coming up throughout the rest into going into next week. Is the Champions League drawn done too? It's not yet, I don't think.
It's tomorrow, but then the Scotland Sky Sports, because Sky Sports are covering it.
There you go. Rachel, guys, cheers, Ian, as always. And again, I hope that new jumper that you've got is fitting you very well. You'll have to get yourself on a show one time, Ian.
Oh, God.
Particularly on a Friday night. And
Imagine if he came on a show, I would literally take the limbs out of him.
Hey, good. Take everyone. Cheers, Ian.
See you later.
But remember, guys, and bye, PD Mason, all cheers, coffee. Take care. Remember, guys, if you have enjoyed tonight's show, please do remember to hit the thumbs up. It does keep us up those search results. So please do smash the thumbs up if you have enjoyed tonight's show. Again, please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed, and you really, really enjoy what goes on this channel week in, week out, please remember to hit that subscribe button. It is free. It helps make this channel grow. 1 hour way to 2,000 subs. Help us get there. 1.5 way to getting there. So please do help us get there as soon as we can. That would be fantastic as well. So we're on our way to there. And of course, bell notification, it will let you know whenever live shows or pre-recorded videos do take place on the day, so that will keep you notified on what is coming up. And if you want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. And if you want to consider becoming a member for just 99p a month, just remember to hit the join button and you'll be put into the next prize draw as well. So again, if you want to be a chance of doing that again, like Ian did with the first ever prize draw, all you got to do is become a member to be put into the next one. So there you go. When will to be comments, lol. If you want me to help out, I can. I'll let you know, Lewis. Great show, people. You'll probably miss Luton preview, I would have thought. Thanks, lads. Good night, all. No problem. Good night. Watch the snooker for Gary Wilson, lads. I'll say I might tune into it. So there you go. Well then, enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever you have got up to, apart from the match. And yeah, it was just great to get back to winning ways yesterday. And it's back to three.
This
Hopefully
dog's
we
going to
just-
run like sports soon if it doesn't shut up.
And yeah, so yep. Hopefully we'll now just continue this on for the rest of the season. And yeah. But anyway, guys, we'll see you later. Take care, everyone. Away the lads. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, folks. See you later.